I'm on top of Mount Canobolas, an extinct volcano in Orange, New South Wales, Australia. Hi, my name is Brooke, and this is what I'm doing right now.
Abby, I have a question for you. I am going to make a sound, and you are going to tell me if I am indicating in the affirmative or the negative. Okay. Are you ready? Mm-hmm.
That is an affirmative.
Okay, what about this one? Mm-mm.
That is a negative.
It's the same sound. I don't understand. How are those I mean, I know they are different, but aren't they the same?
No,
Not
they're not.
exactly.
What's different about them?
It's pitch.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same pitch. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Oh, it's just the.
It's the same pitch.
It's the
It's like the difference between M and N.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's at M and N.
So, because when someone goes mm-mm.
Those are different pitches, though. If you do it with the same pitch. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. So, Gavi, right now you're editing some footage where I'm talking about how you're going to be editing some footage.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
Very, very weird.
Good. So you're wondering what you're doing in the other room.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Okay, so a few nights ago was thinking to myself that if you say mm-hmm, that indicates in the affirmative. But if you go mm-mm, it's the same notes, same pitches, but that's a negative.
Well, one has the to it and one is a to it.
Isn't communication bizarre?
They're two different sounds.
Cinema Studios. Gavi,
Yes.
are you editing the footage that I took earlier of you editing the footage of me talking about you editing the footage?
Yes.
All right.
I heard an Abby guffaw in the next room.
We are headed out of the office for the day. Today was another productive day. We had a second round of interviews with a few candidates for our salesperson position. Josh talked to someone about whether they're interested in taking a illustrator animator position. So that's exciting. This road is dangerous. It's very slick. Oh, and I've said this before, but it's been a while, probably since last year. I have never in my life slipped and fallen on ice. So every year when winter comes along, I get really paranoid because I don't want to break my streak. Gavi, I would like to welcome you to the happiest place on earth. Thank you. Today is the 24th day of me being on my diet.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Good job. Doing great. Keep it going. I believe that you can do it. It got two-handed.
What did you do?
You guys may remember the Merck building getting knocked down. This is the Marriott hotel that they're building in its place. I was kind of expecting it to be taller than that. I'm wondering if maybe there's also going to be a tower farther back from the edge going up higher, or if that's it. That brick building right there is where EcoGeek used to be, and this tire shop and this building on the other side of this truck with the glass windows, that used to be Zoo City Apparel. All of this is getting knocked down, and they're building a big condo building. If you followed this vlog for a while, you might remember the neat thing, wherein on every single video, a person with the username Much To Do About Nout would just comment neat And that was it. So it became a thing. We even had a poster that we made of just the neat comment. So on Slack, which is the program that we use to communicate throughout the office, if someone types in a thing and it has the word neat in it, then Slackbot responds with much to do about now its icon and it says neat. So there was a significant amount of neat chat that happened, and then I said, oh dear, and Abby said, oh dear. I've been rewarding myself most work days with one peanut M&M for a job well done. There's today's peanut M&M.
It is.
How does that make you feel?
That I need one.
Right there in the hallway. He very quickly went after that M&M jar.
Yeah.
We're laying out the layout, I guess, of this desk that we want to build in here with tape to try to make sure that if the desk takes up that amount of space, that there's still plenty of room to walk around and get a feel for whether everyone's chairs will fit. And so far, I feel like this is coming along nicely. Okay, another day done at the office. This is a very exciting time for Cinema Studios. Today we had the last of our second round of interviews with potential salespeople that we wanted to talk to again. And I think we're really close to coming to a final decision on who's gonna get hired in that position. We sent off 2 statements of work to one of our clients, and if they're happy with both of those and they sign both of those, that means that we get a good chunk of money coming into our bank account in the next couple of weeks.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah indeed. December especially of last year, 2017, that was the most dire that the financial situation at Cinema Studios has ever been. And a lot of us felt very down because we were already cutting it really close financially, and then we got hit with this huge $10,000 bill out of nowhere, and it was just like, we have no idea how we're going to pay for this. So that involved pushing off a lot of stuff that we were going to do in December to January in this big hoopla. But finally, things feel like they are picking up. We've got new potential clients on the horizon. If everything goes to plan, there's going to be more money flowing into the account. So looking back at the financial situation in December, I find myself feeling, I hope that that is the worst that it ever gets at this company. And for the rest of time, it's all uphill.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. One thing that we've been talking about with all these potential hires that we've been interviewing is how exciting it is that not only is this the process of starting up a business, growing a business, making a business profitable, but it's doing it with a whole community of people who watch these videos and are supporting us and rooting for us to be successful. And I think that's something that isn't very common. It's very exciting. It makes me happy to be able to share the trials and tribulations of work stuff with you guys. And oftentimes when I get really down because things aren't working out the way that everybody wants them to, I find it comforting when I think about this whole community because it feels like I'm not alone. Even though there's quite a bit, especially when things are going bad, that I don't talk about in these videos, it still makes me feel like there's people supporting me. And that's really nice.
That's really nice. Like, you're the CEO, and if the company does well, then you benefit. If the company doesn't do well, then you suffer. But, like, all of your employees are also in that situation with you.
Yeah.
So we can all band together and support each other because we're all trying to lift up this company together.
I think in general, because of the amount of information that I've not shared with the vlog, both because sometimes it doesn't feel appropriate and because of the massive backlog of vlog videos, it always feels weird to talk about really current things when I know that you're not going to see it for 2 months and maybe it won't be relevant anymore. I don't know. But I feel like there's probably a great deal of fuzziness around, like, what is Cinema Studios doing right now? So that is a question that I hope to clear up within the next month or so, because we're having our annual company get together, talk about the whole last year, plan for the next year meeting at the end of February. And as a part of that, I have to prepare a presentation for everybody, all of the employees, about like what's ahead, where we're going. So in the process of putting that together and showing that to the other employees, then I mean, Hopefully that'll give you guys a clearer picture of what's happening. I've just arrived at the gym and it's time to run 3 miles? I think today's 3 miles.
That's not a lot.
Normally when I go jogging, I wear compression shorts because, as I've said in the past, when I'm over about 180 pounds, jogging causes my thighs to rub together something fierce. And it's, you know, it gets worse the heavier I am, so right now I'm about 192 point something pounds. The point is I forgot to wear the compression shorts today, and oh boy, things got quite chafy during that run. Okay, I'm getting ready to stream on Twitch. Got everything all ready right here. I'm also eating some chicken. I've discovered that it's pretty difficult to eat as much protein as I want to be eating every day. Partly because protein is expensive, and like, this is kind of a lot of chicken, and it only came out to like 200 calories of chicken. So you have to eat a lot. You have to eat a lot of protein to get protein.
Protein.